Hey there! Have you ever wondered why your favorite sneakers suddenly cost more? Or why certain phones or appliances go out of stock? Well, one word might be the reason behind it all: tariffs. Today, we're going to dive deep into what tariffs are, how they work, and most importantly, who actually ends up paying for them. Spoiler, it's probably you. What is a tariff? A tariff is a tax that a country places on goods that come from another country. Let's say a company in Germany makes a laptop and sells it to a store in the United States. When that laptop crosses into the US, the government might charge a fee on it. That's a tariff. For example, if the laptop costs $1,000 and the US adds a 10% tariff, that's an extra $100. Now the importer has to pay $1,100 just to get the product into the country. Why it matters? Governments do this to make imported goods more expensive. That way, shoppers might choose local products instead, which helps local businesses compete. Why do governments use tariffs? There are a few main reasons governments use tariffs. To protect local jobs. If cheaper goods flood the market from abroad, local businesses might suffer. Tariffs make foreign goods pricier, giving local businesses a fighting chance. To encourage domestic production, governments want people to buy local, which keeps the money inside the country. To punish or pressure another country, sometimes tariffs are used as a tool during political disagreements. For example, in 2018, the U.S. government put a 25% tariff on steel and a 10% tariff on aluminum from countries like China, Canada, and the EU. The idea was to protect American steelworkers and companies. But who really pays? This is where things get tricky. Many people think the foreign country pays the tariff, but that's not really how it works. The business that imports the product pays the tax, but they usually raise the price to cover the cost. So in the end, you, the customer, pay more. For example, when tariffs were added to washing machines in 2018, U.S. prices for all washing machines rose by about $86 on average. That's because companies pass the cost to customers. Let's say Priya owns a small store selling French cheese in India. If India adds a 40% tariff on imported cheese, Priya's costs go up. She can't afford to lose money, so she increases the price. Now her customers are the ones footing the bill. Retaliation and trade wars. Other countries don't just sit back. If one country adds tariffs, the other might respond with their own. This back and forth is called a trade war. For example, when the U.S. put tariffs on Chinese electronics and machinery, China hit back with tariffs on American soybeans and cars. That hurt American farmers who suddenly lost a huge part of their market. Trade wars don't just hurt big companies, they affect regular people. Farmers can't sell their crops. Businesses lose money. Prices go up for everyone. Real-life effects of tariffs. So what happens in real life when tariffs kick in? Some local jobs might be saved, but costs for businesses rise. Prices for customers go up. Some jobs are lost in industries that rely on imports. A U.S. nail company had to lay off hundreds of workers after steel tariffs made their raw materials too expensive. Even though they were based in the U.S., they couldn't keep up with rising costs. Are tariffs always bad? Not necessarily. Tariffs can help. Support new industries just getting started. Give local businesses time to grow. Stop countries from dumping super cheap products. But they should be used carefully. If they go too far, they can backfire. Think of tariffs like medicine. A little bit can help. But too much? That could make the whole system sick. So what's the alternative? Instead of relying on tariffs, some countries invest in technology to help local businesses be more efficient. Offer worker training programs, make fair trade deals that support both sides. So, who pays the price? Tariffs might sound like a way to make other countries pay, but in reality, we all pay. At the store, in our jobs, and in the bigger economy.